Welcome to the main event of your Wednesday night basketball here in the Tallara compound. This is the PVL Basketball Ian Tallara and Interhealth Sports Summer Valley League. I'm your host, the one, the only Ludwig Van Magic Man. You know who I am, and the matchup is Team B versus Team D. Team D wearing dark jersey, while Team B wearing white jersey. Players and starting five for both teams. For Team B, it's Alan Poe, June Velasquez, Alan Marasigan. We have our Arnold Marasigan. We have Benchmark Solomon and J.R. Toledo. As for Team D, they'll be starting off with Mikey Magnaye, Tofi Talyara, Mike Zalon, John Corpus, and Lawrence Amagna. Both teams coming off from a victory in week number 4. Let's see who will duplicate their performance here in this ball game. As first basket for Mike Zalun gets the end one. Is it a miss? Is it a miss? Did he miss or he made the first basket? Wala. 2 points for Mike Zalun. Unable to complete the 3-point play. Toledo. Alan Poe with a challenge from Tofi Talyara. Amagna collects that rebound. Amagna taking it coast to coast. Hands it off to Tofi Talyara. Battle for the loose ball. It will go to Arnold Marasigan. J.R. Toledo pedal on the metal. And J.R. Toledo with the first basket for Team B. Tying the ball game up at 2. Magnaye directing traffic. Mike Zalon pull-up jumper. Tofi Talyara with the putback, and Tofi Talyara gets that basket. Toledo, no opening. Back to Alan Poe. Alan Poe. June Velasquez looking for his options. Back to Alan Poe. Alan Poe. Ben Mark Solomon. 4-3. Hits all board. And anticipated by Alan Poe. Alan Poe thought about it. Ben Mark Solomon, second attempt. Marasigan. Solomon, Alan Poe. Drop pass. June Velasquez comes up short, gets his own rebound. Velasquez again blocked by Zalon, gets a piece of it. Lawrence Amagna all the way. Everything but the shot for Lawrence Amagna. Ben Mark Solomon, quick outlet to June Velasquez. Tying the ball game up at 4. Well, that was quick transition for Team B. Corpus. Talyara goes baseline. Mikey Magnaye and plays cut loose. J.R. Toledo. Well, he had the shot, but he dropped it off. And Tofi Talyara takes it away. Talyara pushes the tempo. Sidestep. Tofi Talyara. 6-4. As Tofi Talyara, he saw the opening and he capitalized on it. Beautiful move from Tofi Talyara. And June Velasquez tying the ball game again. That is 4 points already for June Velasquez here in the early goings of the first quarter. High-low, Zalon. Amagna, no opening. Amagna behind the back pass. Zalon, no luck on that shot, but they got the offensive board. Zalon, Magnaye, protecting that leather. Back to Zalon, catch and shoot for Zalon. And Amagna, look at that wingspan from Amagna. Crossover, trying to deflect his defender. Amagna, it bounces off. Arnold Marasigan taking care of that ball. J.R. Toledo, catch and shoot. Not this time as Tofi Talyara secures it. 5 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Magnaye. We are tied at 6 here inside the Tallara compound. This is where the action is. And Mike Zalon with the stare down. 6-8. June Velasquez trying to slow down the tempo. Marasigan. They kick it out back to Toledo. Toledo lets it fly, and J.R. Toledo all net for J.R. Toledo, who just celebrated his birthday last weekend, no, in Las Vegas, no, for J.R. Toledo. Belated happy birthday to J.R. Toledo and Kobe. Fade away. They tap it back. Alan Poe, J.R. Toledo. Back to Alan Poe at the middle. Step back. Gets his man off the air. Too strong on that one-hander. J.R. Toledo taking that ball away. Toledo sets up Solomon. And that is 0 out of 3 for Benmark Solomon. Amagna. Double team on him. Amagna. And look at the active hands of Alan Poe. Reverse for Toledo. Magnaye. Quick first step to Zalon, and Zalon will not be denied. And Team D back with the lead, 10-9. Toledo, bullet pass. However, it would be a turnover for Team B. A chance for Team D to extend the lead. Both teams coming off from a victory in week number 4. Alan Poe, no shooters bounce as Amagna clubbers that rebound. Amagna, oh, that was a risky pass from the corner. Tallara, too strong on that one, but Amagna taking care of the boards here. Amagna being hounded by the double team. Tallara again, this time Tallara hits the bullseye, 9-12. Team D up by 3. Well, before week number 4, Team D was at the bottom of the standings, but now they are number 3. And with a finger roll, beautiful move from Alan Poe, 11-12. Well, if they win this ball game, they will be tied with Team A in number 4 spot. And look at that magnificent move from Mikey Magnaye. Degree of difficulty, 10 out of 10 for Mikey Magnaye, 14-11. Mikey Magnaye again will go all the way for that fast break, and Alan Poe almost with a turnover, but Alan Poe hits front rim. Corpus throws it, and that was too strong for that pass. And substitution, Carmelo Bonoan is in the ball game. Toledo, half court set, and back-to-back turnovers for both teams. Team D, I'm sorry, 16-11. Team D is up. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to catch this game on YouTube. So this will be posted in the PVL page, no? PVL Facebook page. Tallara, runner. No good. As he rushed that shot. June Velasquez attacking inside for June Velasquez. Well, that was just brute strength, no? From June Velasquez. Foul on Lawrence Amagna. And he completes the 3-point play for June Velasquez. 16-14 is our score. Team D up by 2. Magnaye. Apolaus also in the ball game. And Amagna way off the mark. J.R. Toledo, and J.R. Toledo, no fear as he penetrates the lane. We are tied at 16. And Mikey Magnaye goes hard to the basket. Well, Mikey Magnaye has been aggressive here in the first quarter with 9 seconds left here. And Team A has called a timeout here just to stop the clock. Or Team B, rather. Magnaye almost completing the three-point play as he misses that shot. Velasquez, no good. And final shot. And at the end of the first quarter, it's Team D up by 2, 18 to 16. We'll be right back with the second quarter. Let's check out some of the highlights here. Let's take a look at the birthday boys. Strong attack to the basket. J.R. Toledo getting that rebound and pushes the tempo. He sees an opening at the middle, slices the D, and what a move from J.R. Toledo. Let's take a look at another highlight here. This time from Mikey Magnaye. Magnaye goes for the crossover, uses the screen, showing us his handles. And Mikey Magnaye against three defenders. Look at that. Mikey Magnaye putting the hammer down, gets the end one. And we return to the ball game with Team D up by 2, 18 to 16. Here in the Tallara compound at the Valley, San Fernando Valley. This is where the action is. This is the place to be. I'm your host, the one, the only Ludwig Van Magic Man. You know who I am. And back to the action. Alan Poe will commit that turnover. Well, perhaps they were intimidated by the entry of Jom Spahe, no? Mr. Buzzer Beater, Mr. 30 points. Jom Spahe. Reverse and the physicality between Melo Bonoan and Apple Laos. Jom Spahe. Middle, Mikey Magnaye misfires. Alan Poe tries to save it and it hit the 3. 18 to 16 is still our score here in the second quarter. We start the second quarter. J.R. Toledo. No numbers. He will wait for his teammates. J.R. Toledo challenging Apple Laos. And J.R. Toledo showing us his full repertoire here. And that is another highlight move for J.R. Toledo. Well, J.R. Toledo, no? You can see his confidence overflowing here in this ball game. Mikey Magnaye sets up the half court and too strong on that one. Jom Spahe, too strong. And Paulo Garcia enters for the first time for Team D. Or Team B, rather. We are tied at 18. Magnaye strategizing. Corner. Back to Magnaye. Jom Spahe. And put back for Mike Zalon. And Mike Zalon active on the boards here. J.R. Toledo. He is on fire for J.R. Toledo. And now, J.R. Toledo, that's 7 points already for J.R. Toledo. Please correct me if I'm wrong, Sophia. 7 points for J.R. Toledo. Am I correct? Huh? 12 points for J.R. Toledo, no? J.R. Toledo has been leading Team B here. He has been stepping up big time for his squad. Magnaye on the other end, it has been a marquee matchup between two of the guards for both teams. J.R. Toledo, and it will stay with Team B as Mikey Magnaye got the last touch. Toledo. Alan Poe. June Velasquez. June Velasquez inside the paint, and interior presence of June Velasquez extends that lead to 3. 23 to 20, overpowering them inside. Well, that white body of June Velasquez is like a juggernaut inside, no? Reminds me of the tank, Noli Locsin, no? If you know your Philippine basketball, no? Masyado na yatang old school yung reference ko, no? But comes up empty and jumps Pahe. 23 to 22, scoops it inside for Joms Pahe. Well, he has been the heart and soul of the squad for Team D, no? Whenever he scores 30 points or leads his team, they get that victory. And Mike Zalon, well, the two victories of Team D coming from a good game from Joms Pahe, no? So they need Joms Pahe to lead them to the promised land. And for Team B, J.R. Toledo has been leading the scoring for them. Melo Bonoan will go to the line as he was fouled by Joms Pahe. Bonoan will shoot 2. Asa ba si Bicol Cruz? Where's Bicol Cruz? I'm wondering ano ang pulutan ni Bicol Cruz ngayon eh, no? Abangan natin. Melo Bonoan makes the first free throw. Well, this is a tight ball game. Both teams trading punches here in the first half. Well, both teams, no, coming off from a victory in their previous outing, don't want to lose this ball game and they want to keep that momentum running for their squad. Joms Pahe, this time he is offline. Well, the good thing for Team D here, no, they don't lose their confidence on Joms Pahe. During their previous game on week number 4, Joms Pahe was struggling in the first half, but he was able to find his rhythm in the second half, and his teammates showed confidence on him, and that's very important, no? When your teammates don't blame you, when your teammates encourage you, it's a big plus, no? It lifts up your squad, no? And it lifts up your spirit as a player, no? Alan Poe between the legs, trying to show his handles. Mike Zalon hounding him inside, and it will stay with Team B. Our score 25 to 24. Team B up by 1, 25 to 24. Catch and shoot for Alan Poe, 27 to 24. And it hits the foot of Paulo Garcia. Well, that was a difficult shot from Alan Poe, no? He makes it look easy, but trust me, that's a difficult shot, no? If you play basketball, you know how difficult that shot of Alan Poe is, no? Magnaye, athleticism at work, traveling as Arnold Marasigan showing some toughness inside. Well, Arnold Marasigan is a tough cookie, no? You tried playing with this guy, no? This guy can play physical with you as well. And they tap it, Alan, or rather. And Mike Zalon making it a 1-point lead, 27 to 26 as Mike Zalon buckets for Mike Zalon. June Velasquez takes it closer. Arnold Marasigan protecting that ball. And look at Mike Zalon coming from behind. And Mike Zalon, and credit the defense of Arnold Marasigan on the other end, no? Redeeming himself. Doc. Paulo Garcia. No opening for Melo Bonoan. Arnold Marasigan steps back. Marasigan decides to take it, launches from deep, and Alan Poe almost getting that rebound. But it will go back to Team D. Team B in control, right? With a 1-point lead, 27 to 26. Magnaye. Joms Pahe against Melo Bonoan. Melo Bonoan trying to put the clamps on him. Magnaye, quick passing. Tofi Tallara baseline. Fades away. Tofi Tallara hits it as he knocks it down for Tofi Tallara. 28 to 27. Alan Poe will try to retaliate. And Apo Laos controlling that board. And Alan Poe again. Alan Poe foul downstairs as he will not get a 3-point play. Team D up by 1 after the Tofi Tallara fade away as well. June Velasquez. And look at the defense of Apple Laos. And Mikey Magnay delivers the goods. Now they're up by 3, 30 to 27. Well, good defense converting into great offense, but underneath is June Velasquez. This time, he will not be denied by Apple Laos. But at least Apple Laos made it difficult for June Velasquez, no? Mikey Magnay, everything but the shot, as it was too strong. Velasquez with the board. Bonoan. 1 point lead, 29 to 30. Team D up. Marasigan. Alan Poe. Alan Poe has been struggling here. Foul downstairs as it hit the crown jewel of Tofi Tallara. Baseline throw. June Velasquez. Catch and shoot for June Velasquez, 31 to 30. Well, they did everything that they could, no, against June Velasquez, no, but he was still able to make it. You can see how smart a player June Velasquez is, no. He saw the double team and he just fades away with that shot, no. He didn't force it. And look at Alan Poe protecting that ball. Another chance, but they weren't able to convert it. Alan Poe thought about it, waiting for June Velasquez. Velasquez has been scoring here. Alan Poe with a buzzer beater. However, he misses, and that's the end of the second quarter. Team B up by 1, 31 to 30. Here in your main event, who will get their back-to-back wins here in this matchup. We'll be right back with the second half.
June Velasquez with 13 and Mike with 12.
13, right? 13. And Mike Zalon.
Yes, with 12 points.
All right, thank you, Sophie. Let's check out the leading scorers for the first half. Well, for the first half, for Team B, you have June Velasquez with 13 points, while for Team D, Mike Zalon with 12 points. And when we come back, we are going to start with the third quarter. Meanwhile, let's check out some of the highlights in the first half. And this is the first basket of Team B, no? We're looking at J.R. Toledo. J.R. Toledo, fast break. J.R. Toledo challenges the bigger Tofi Tallara, and he uses his speed and quickness on that shot. As J.R. Toledo, fast break opportunity. Let's see if he can continue to contribute here in the Team D. Some of it. Back to the action. This is the second half of your Valley Summer League. Our matchup is Team B against Team D. Team B up by 1. They forward it, but they committed a turnover for Team D. J.R. Toledo is back after that well-deserved rest. No? Mike Zalon, one dribble turnaround, and June Velasquez securing that rebound. Alan Poe will try to hit it. And foul will be called on Pahe as June Velasquez Oh, it's a jump ball. Alan Poe will go all the way without the defense. They were shook right there.
That's 3 fouls on Jones.
Three fouls on Jom Spahe. Three fouls on Jom Spahe. Velasquez, quick outlet. Alan Poe, and Alan Poe, 4-point swing for Alan Poe. And now it's a 5-point lead by Team B, 35 to 30. And foul will be called downstairs on JR Toledo. Corpus, a new player for Team D. Maybe a guest player, I don't know. Team Alcances, the commissioner allowed it to play, no? Allowed him to play rather. And look at the rebounding of Apple Laos. Mike Zalon, however, unable to convert as Apple Laos. Good tap there by Ben Mark Solomon. Well, you can see how smart that move from Apple Laos is inside, no? He extended his arms to get that rebound. Well, that's a backs out play, no, for Apple Laos. 35 to 30, Team B, can they extend the lead? Let's see. Well, you have to credit Alan Poe here for Team B, no? He was struggling in the first half, but now he has been on a roll with that quick 4-point swing from him. And Jom Spahe, 4 fouls on Jom Spahe. Well, this is what we're talking about. Now, if Jom Spahe is struggling, the team goes down with him. No, somebody needs to step up here for Team D because they can't rely only on him. As Lawrence Amagna finally stops the bleeding for Team D, and they cut the lead down to 3. Well, it's just a 2-possession ball game separating both teams. No, they need to help Jom Spahe here if he is struggling. And look at that up and under for Alan Poe. Well, they've been challenging Alan Poe now. They've been giving him the business today, but Alan Poe, despite the odds, he is still making those shots, no? Well, you can see how great a player Alan Poe is, no? Every defense that you throw at him, he will score. And 40 to 32, that is what we're talking about as Alan Poe hits the target with that bullseye, extending the lead to 8, 40 to 32 with 6 minutes and 30 remaining. Team D, they need to talk things over. We'll be right back after this timeout. Let's check out one of these highlights from Alan Poe as he sizes the D up. Alan Poe, the defense giving him a lot of difficult time here. Alan Poe, no opening, squeezes himself inside with the up and under and still manages to make that basket. And Lawrence Amagna stepping up here for Team D, and they cut the lead down to 6. And look at JR Toledo steps up the gas here. Tofi Tallara, fadeaway shot for Tofi Tallara. And they cut the lead down to 4 after the timeout. Well, that was a wake-up call, no, for Team D. No, they don't want to have that double-digit lead coming to the fourth quarter. And now they hit that panic button. And now they can cut it down to 2. Let's see what will they do here in this possession. Jom Spahe launches air ball, but Lawrence Amagna was there. Amagna, elbow jumper, comes up short, and last touch by Lawrence Amagna. It will go to Team B. Well, they got too excited on that play, no? Momentum was swinging on their side, but they weren't able to capitalize. Bonoan, handoff. Alan Poe, and Alan Poe this time no good as Apple Laos controlling that rebound, and from behind Alan Poe with the steal. Well, Alan Poe doing both ends of the floor, no, defensive end and offensive end. That guy has been one of the factors why they're up, and JR Toledo will be fouled by Tofi Tallara. And JR Toledo, is he going to the line or baseline throw? He is going to the free throw area. Well, a chance for Team B to extend the lead, perhaps. Toledo misses on that first shot. Second attempt. And 1 out of 2 for JR Toledo, making it a 5-point lead, 41 to 36. Magnaye, Tofi Tallara saves it but gives it to the other guy. Alan Poe feeds it to JR Toledo. Look at that two-man game between Alan Poe and JR Toledo. Talk about backcourt tandem, no? Riding in tandem, 46 to 36 between Alan Poe and JR Toledo. June Velasquez comes up with a steal. Low battery na to, Ian. But still, we can still continue with the coverage. Ian, low bat, Ian. But still, gotta continue here. Wala, hindi na tayo marinig. Pero it's still gonna be recording, so it's okay. Baseline throw here. They throw it. Jones by, unable to save it. Pahe protecting that ball, getting physical here as Alan Poe steals it and gets the basket. And now it's a 9-point lead for Team B. Alan Poe again with the steal and the convert again. Those active hands. Alan Poe fades away. Alan Poe in and out. And Apple Laos embracing that leather. Check. Yan. Pero low bat na to. Nagpupula na siya eh. Baseball pass. Lawrence Amagna. And JR Toledo will slow down the tempo here. 2 minutes and 25. Almost a steal, but look at the dive, the hustle from JR Toledo. Benmark Solomon being bothered by Mike Zalon with 2 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. The pass was too strong and it will stay with, or it will go to Team D. A chance for Team D to close the gap. They are down by 9, 36 to 45. Magnaye. Apolaos providing the screen so that he can set up properly here. Handoff. Apolaos. Magnaye sizing his defender. One-on-one against Benmark Solomon. Picking him up is JR Toledo. Amagna will try to reset the play. And pickpocket from JR Toledo, and JR Toledo defense converting to offense. Mikey Magnaye. Lobat. Nagre-red na siya eh. Sige. Thank you, brother Ian. And 36 to 47, it's an 11-point lead by Team B. Alan Poe can't get his man off the air, decides to take it anyway. Lawrence Amagna pushes the tempo. Lawrence Amagna, put that in the highlight reel for Lawrence Amagna. 38 to 47. Adjusting in mid-air is Lawrence Amagna. What a move. That was just fantastic. Basketball upper body control from Lawrence Amagna. And miscommunication. JR Toledo. 3-on-1 situation. Thank you very much, Ian Tallara, for that batteries. And we're back. But don't worry, our recording. Look at the spin move from Mikey Magnaye. That was just spectacular. Well, that move was phenomenal from Mikey Magnaye. Well, I hope we got it on the instant replay, no? 40 to 47. And Benmark Solomon on the other end. Vengeance right away with 7 seconds remaining here in The third quarter, Mikey McKnight throws a prayer. And that's the end of the third quarter, 49 to 40. Team B up by 9. Let's check out that spin move by Mikey McKnight here. Well, that was just phenomenal move no, from Mikey McKnight. You can see the athleticism at work here for Mikey McKnight. So good, you gotta see it twice. Mikey McKnight on the run. The defense on him. The defense focusing entirely on him on this possession. Mikey McKnight shifting gears, spins it up, puts them on a spin cycle. Mikey McKnight, that was just a beautiful move for Mikey McKnight. And we start the fourth and final quarter here. Team D, can they make a run? Let's see. Both teams again, no? Repeating what I said a while ago, are coming off from a victory. Who can extend that winning streak here in this ball game? We are in week number 5. One more week before we go to the playoffs. And playoffs is a knockout stage, no? Well, just a recap of the previous game. Team A winning against Team C, no? The number 1 team getting back-to-back losses here in this tournament. Here we start the fourth and final quarter. Man-to-man defense being applied here by Team D. Let's see if that will be effective for them. Paulo Garcia. And a quick turnover for Team B. And now a chance for Team D to return back and cut the lead. Tofi Tallara, Lawrence Amagna, one-on-one. Will try to reset. Jom Spahe, he is wide open. Still unable to hit it for Jom Spahe. Jom Spahe has been struggling. How many points does Jom Spahe have?
How many points?
Yeah. 2 points only for Jom Spahe, no? So, that is what we're talking about. Now, the team is relying heavily on him. And look at Mikey McKnight, a lot of one-on-one plays for Team D, no? They need to share that ball. They still have a lot of time left here for Team D. They don't need to rush their shots. They need to find that open shot, no? Well, you gotta exemplify patience here for Team D, no? Otherwise, you know, Team B is just gonna exploit that. Baseline throw. Paulo Garcia, Jun Velasquez. Jun Velasquez steps back, and Paulo Garcia unable to control it as it slips through his hands. And Team B with the momentum, or Team D. Let's see. Look at Tallara. Aggression on that move as he goes all the way, 51 to 42, making it to a 9-point game. Man-to-man defense again, putting on the pressure. Alan Poe. Marasigan, Toledo, back to Marasigan. Marasigan makes his move. Paulo Garcia, still a turnover as Mikey McKnight coming from behind. Tofi Tallara underneath the basket, gets his own miss. Tallara, sige, kuha ko isa. Yeah. Thank you. Jom Spahe, and Jom Spahe this time, he will not be denied. 44 to 51 as Jom Spahe has been re-energized here in this ball game. Well, that's what we're talking about, no? When Jom Spahe is having a good game, it inspires his teammates, no? And battle for the loose ball, it will go to Amagna, Lawrence Amagna. Drop pass, and it will remain with Team D, no? Well, that Jom Spahe, going back to Jom Spahe, no? He hit the buzzer beater. He scored 30 points. All the wins of Team D has something to do with Jom Spahe. Mike Zalon knocks it down, provides the haymaker, making it to a 4-point lead, 51 to 47. Maraming salamat, Ryan Garcia. I'll sell it to you, ha? Okay lang ba? Sell ko sa'yo later. And quick response from Alan Poe from the corner, 53 to 47. Lawrence Amagna, middle. Zalon. Jom Spahe at the middle. Zalon. Lawrence Amagna lets it fly. Too strong. And June Velasquez being ganged up here by two defensive players from Team D. We're looking at a 6-point lead. 3 possessions, so to speak. And look at Tofi Tallara. Back rim. Alan Poe, can he make this? Not this time. Zalun shifting gears. Back to jump spy. Pahe too strong. Mike Zalun gets lucky with the shooter's bounce. 49-53. 4-point lead separating both teams. This is a lot of basketball to play here. Team B, they need to convert. And look at the defense of Team D. Locking down J.R. Toledo here. As he wasn't even a factor on that possession. And Mikey Magnaye, they can make it a single possession ball game if they convert on this one. Magnaye steps back, surveys the floor. Zalun, quick pass to jump spy, comes up short. Tallara with the offensive board. Magnaye pulls the trigger, not this time, and J.R. Toledo secures it. Toledo, full court pressure here by Tofi Tallara, and June Velasquez maneuvering his way inside and gets the foul against Lawrence Amagna. And he will go to the line for June Velasquez. Well, this is an important free throw for June Velasquez. Now he needs to make two to make a cushion at least for Team B. And June Velasquez makes the first basket, 49-53.
I got you.
54-49. Makes 1 out of 2. Strategizing. Mike Zalun waiting for his teammates to be in position. Lawrence Amagna taking it strong to the hole as June Velasquez clubbers that rebound. J.R. Toledo will fire away as it was too strong. Mike Zalun will try to hit it. Air ball as Arnold Marasigan forwards it. Velasquez and June Velasquez gets another and one. 56-49. June Velasquez making his presence felt here in the fourth quarter, using his brute strength as he is putting on the carnage. Lawrence Amagna with 3 fouls under his name. So that puts the big man of Team D into foul trouble. Joms Pahe, he has been having an off night today. But we all know Joms Pahe during their previous game now was having also a difficult time, but he came up in the last minute. So let's see if he can duplicate that performance. Well, the thing here with Joms Pahe, he has that never say die attitude. No? He will try to keep on scoring, and that guy is capable. He is talented. And Alan Poe on the other end, not giving any hope for Team D to make a run, as Alan Poe putting on the carnage here from both ends of the floor. Well, that's the good thing about Alan Poe. No? He doesn't just score, but he also plays defense. As Joms Pahe trying to come back from the grave here. 51-59. 8-point lead by Team B. Velasquez, Toledo, Marasigan, the cut, and Joms Pahe with the steal. Foul will be given up by June Velasquez with 2 minutes and 24. We will stop the time at 2 minutes. Tama ba? 2 minutes, no? 2 minutes ba? Ang stop time? Di pa. 2 minutes ang stop time, no? Magnaye can't get his man off the air as Melo Bonoan fighting fire with fire here. Well, if you're talking about athleticism, Carmelo Bonoan can go toe-to-toe against Mikey Magnaye, no? As we go to the last 2 minutes, as we will have a jump ball. They tap it to J.R. Toledo. J.R. Toledo able to escape the defense, however, unable to convert. Team D. Jump spike, catch and shoot, and jump spike catches fire here, cutting it down to 5, 54 to 59. And now the pressure is on. Alan Poe against Magnaye. Alan Poe trying to create some space. Alan Poe, the double team against him. 5 seconds now. Team D has a chance to make a comeback here if they convert on this basket. Mikey Magnaye facilitating. Magnaye, elbow jumper, too strong. Lawrence Magna keeping it alive. Jump spy. Foul downstairs. 59 to 54. Another crucial possession here for Team D. Jump spy. He is open and jump spy again, making it a 2-point lead, 59 to 57. He has come out alive one more time here in the latter minute. Alan Poe, Melo Bonoan. 55 seconds left. Alan Poe gets lucky as it crawls back in, 61 to 57. Another down the wire here. Ball game here. And they will slow down the pace. Tofi Tallara sees an opening. Tofi Tallara, one-hander, runner. And Arnold Marasigan takes care of the rebound with 32 seconds left. June Velasquez. June Velasquez will penetrate. No opening. Back to Alan Poe. Alan Poe goes baseline. 61 to 57 with 23 seconds left. Man-to-man defense. The pressure is on.
That's 4 fouls on Lawrence.
4 fouls on Lawrence Amagna. Huh? 4 fouls on Lawrence Amagna. Velasquez holding on to that leather. And he will be fouled. And a turnover for Team B. Let's see if Team D will capitalize here. Tofi Tallara with the bank shot. It's just a 1-point lead, 61 to 60. 1 second remaining. 1-point lead. Well, they need to foul here. And that's the end of the ball game with Team B escaping that run from Team B. And what a ball game. Team D trying to climb the mountain back, but Team B shutting them down with a 61 to 60 victory, preventing that buzzer beater again from Jom Spahe. Who's our player of the game, Sophie? What a ball game down the wire as Team D trying to give Team B a scare there. So let's see who's our player of the game. Ludwig Van, your MC host, together with Team Alcances, our volunteer, as well as Sophie Aldana.
21.
Alan Poe is our player of the game. Alan Poe, can you come at the middle, Alan Poe? Thank you, thank you. Alan Poe is our player of the game. Alan Poe is our player of the game. Congratulations, Alan Poe, our player of the game. With how many points? 21 points for Alan Poe. And that wraps up our ball game. Alan Poe, 21 points, is our player of the game. And that ends this 5th week of your Valley Summer League. This is Ludwig Van, Magic Man. You know who I am. Ludwig Van, Magic Man, out.